Welcome back. In this session, we are going to cover type of collateral, book dates. Now, what is the meaning and nature of book dates? Book date means account receivable arising out of the credit sales. Credit sales are effected either by way of drawing bills or by debiting purchasers account directly. So, account receivable should necessarily be form of trade transactions. Some inherent risk when we talk about these book dates, that is that account may be fictitious or old or disputed. So we need to be very cautious while accepting book dates. The integrity of the borrower may not warrant the risk. That's the what we do as a what we call as a KYC, knowing our client very well. Third is the proceeds may not be turned over to the bank for credit or the borrower's account, and to give notice of assignment to every debtor may pose a practical difficulty. So these are the inherent risks when we talk about book dates as a security. Now, what precautions banker has to take? The thorough investigation of borrower's creditworthiness is required. Creditworthiness of purchaser of borrower's produce to be assessed, and need to ensure that book debts against which finance is given do not belong to one buyer only. That is, concentration has to be avoided. Basic verification of book dates so that same should not include 1. Transactions with sister concerns, that is inter-party related transactions. Advance payments non-realizable within the period of working capital cycle. Advance payment for capital expenditure. Any other advance payments disguised as debtor arising out of sale transactions. So this is another precaution that the banker needs to take. Now, mode of financing and method of charging of a security. Book debts are charged by way of assignment or hypothecation. Now, book debts can be financed by factoring, forfeiting, that is outright purchase of the book debts, or overdraft cash credit against hypothecation of book debts. Let's come to some of the questions now. Book debts are charged by way of mortgage, lien, hypothecation, set off. The answer is C, that is by way of hypothecation. Next question, book debts can be financed by factoring, forfeiting, overdraft cash credit, hypothecation of book debts, any of the above methods. The answer is D. D, that is any of the above methods. So all three are covered. Last question, for financing against book debts, the same should be necessarily be found of genuine trade transaction. True or false? The sentence is true. That is, for financing against book debts, same should necessarily be found genuine trade transactions. Now we turn to our next session, which will be term deposits.